Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to those of you being present here at the University of Valencia. Also, a very warm welcome to all of you following this online from all over the world. Okay, so I am Kristi Jauregi-Ondarra from Utrecht University. I am the project leader of this amazing eLife project. eLife means engaging languages in intercultural virtual exchange. And this is our first multiplier event or conference. And it is a pleasure to have this first conference here in Valencia. And this is my colleague Begoña Clavel from Valencia University. Yeah, what have we done this morning?
Well, this morning we had a very exciting session where our attendees learned a little bit about why we should carry out a virtual exchange. And we had teachers from secondary education who had previous experience on telecollaboration telling us about that, and that was very nice. By the way, they used a Mentimeter to welcome some of your suggestions, comments, questions, and it worked very well in the morning. And they have opened it again, so if you go to menti.com, is it? But I can't remember the code though. It's there, right? Can you tell me? The code is there, so if you go to menti.com and access the code, you can, there it is. You can ask questions, write comments, whatever you want. People online have already been working on that in the morning.
Yeah, so it's the code's at the top.
The code is
over. Use it during the entire bit.
And then we'll collect all of those questions plus the ones that people want to contribute with here later at the end of the two sessions that we're going to have today. But going back to the morning session, we also had some intercultural experiences with Ukraine and Spain. And we also had a trainee student teacher, who presented also her experience and told us about several tasks that they employed in their course in Clermont. And I think they were very interesting and people were excited and engaged. So we hope the one in the afternoon is as good as the one in the morning, or even better, if possible. And what did you think about it, Kristi? Did you like the ones in the morning?
I enjoyed it. We focused especially on trainee teachers in the morning. Okay, so we provided examples about how we had integrated virtual exchanges in our master's degree course. Okay, and the other one was the work carried out with secondary school children. And this student, a master's student, used the data in order to write the master's thesis, which, and it was really, really very, very engaging. The teachers were very enthusiastic. It was really very nice to listen to the students who had participated in these virtual exchanges and to see how they enjoyed it and how much they learned it. So, and we'll continue this afternoon. I got a question, why are we starting at 5:30? And I said, well, we are starting at 5:30 because we are in Spain, and most teachers work until 5 o'clock. So we wanted to have plenty of those teachers present here, and we have many of them here, so a very warm welcome. We have been working with some of them virtually, coaching those virtual exchanges, and it is so nice to see them and to feel them and to hug them, and it is really a wonderful experience. So I'm very much looking forward also to the experiences those teachers are going to share with all of us just in a minute. And we have adapted the program to this afternoon's program because one of our colleagues is not feeling okay. So we will be talking about the relevance of tasks for virtual exchanges in the webinars and workshops we will be organizing in the next months. And I will start talking about the nice activities that we are going to conduct shortly after this event, and the wonderful resources we have created until now for all of you. Open educational resources on virtual exchange. So let's go.
So yeah, next to this and after Kristi's talk, which was the one coming at the end, but we have just changed it to the beginning of the session in the evening, we will have special session on secondary education experiences and then one on primary education experiences. And that's what will come next after Kristi's talk. So we're going to welcome Kristi with her part about the activities, resources, and tools, which is very interesting. Thank you, Kristi.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Okay, and this morning I was really very enthusiastic because there are many of us working on this wonderful e-life project, right? So we are a consortium of 3 teacher education institutions and 2 secondary schools within the consortium, and we have plenty of associated and collaborating institutions as well. So this is the work of a huge team, and very devoted and engaged team, actually. Okay, so the activities we will be organizing after these multiplier events are the how to online workshops, yeah? And as I said, we will start in November, December, and we will share the information with all of you and also via our social media platforms. So we will organize a session on how to set up a virtual exchange project, and that will be ideal to all those teachers who want to start engaging their students in virtual exchanges. So this is a very special one for you. Yeah, how to create engaging tasks. And that was one of the questions this morning. Yeah, how do you know that learners enjoy the tasks? Yeah, because you can create a task, but is it enjoyable for the learners? Yeah, to all the learners? Now we will be addressing these kinds of questions. How to enhance communication processes in virtual exchange tasks? Because what we have observed in some of the virtual exchanges is that, yeah, sometimes they ask question, short answer. Next question, short answer. Next question, short answer. Is this communication? If there is no reaction back, if there is no sharing, you know about, okay, oh, that's interesting, because in my case, okay, so we will be talking about this very relevant, because we are saying that we are doing virtual exchanges because we know our students use the language meaningfully in communication, and what is meaningful communication? Yeah, so we will be thinking of these very relevant questions. Yeah, how to include societal topics in virtual exchange tasks. Things related, and this morning it was really very nice in one of the presentations. Students from Spain were interacting with students in Ukraine, yeah, in a very special moment for them. Yeah. How do you include societal issues? Yeah, climate issues, diversity issues. Look at our society. Yeah, do we accept diversity? Is it important for us as a society to accept that kind of diversity? So I think that there is a lot of work to do in these kinds of tasks. Yeah? And that was also a question about this, how to integrate Frame VR in virtual exchange projects, and what kind of activities or tasks can you give to your students to participate in such a virtual world? So these are some of the questions you would like to address in this new series of online workshops, how to. And if you have any topics, any issues that you say, oh, that would be interesting for me, do please share this with us, okay? We will have a look at them. Yes? Okay, this is about the next activities. And what I wanted to share now with you is the open educational resources we have been developing in these 1.5 years. And I think that we are really very quite proud of them, and they are open for any of you to use them. And you can access them via our website. So you can use your mobile phone to go to the website, but I am going to show you around. Okay. So this is our website. as you can see here. So the homepage, where we post the latest news. You can see all the Twitter. Oh, that's really nice. The Twitter, all the tweets that we are sending from eLife or about eLife. Under the project, you get more information about who are the project partners, associated partners. So if you want to become an associated partner within the project, do let us know, and then we will include it in here. Project summary, what are our objectives, what are the activities we want to develop in these projects, the tools we have available for our students, okay? Join us, and this is a very important one, because if you really think that it is really this, what you are listening to, what you are hearing, that it is really very relevant for you, for your students, your trainee teachers, your students at secondary schools, at primary schools, here is the way to contact us and to become a member. Yeah, so become a partner institution, and you can click there. You will get a form that you will fill in, and we will get in contact with you. If you know already that you would like to engage your students in virtual exchanges, there is another link to the class matching form. Yeah, but then we will ask you all the information about the language you're using in your courses, the pupils, the age, the timetable, in order to see whether there is a match in ages, in language, and in times. Yeah, if you want to engage your students in synchronous activities during class time. Yeah, okay. And if you just want to get informed about interesting activities that we are organizing, then there is the third link. Then we have the news tab, and this is the important one. This is the resources page. So as you can see, we have been working on different issues. The one is related to the teacher education modules. So we have developed teacher education modules for trainee teachers, but this can also be interesting for teachers as well. Yeah. So it is in English. I'm going to click in them. And we have focused on 4 special topics. This is a digital material and interactive material. At the same time, we have quizzes, as Margot was explaining this morning, quizzes, and you can answer open questions, reflections on the topics you are reading about or you are listening to in a Padlet, and this can be shared with other institutions who are working with these same materials. So the main topics we are addressing are the digital pedagogies, what kind of technology we have, how can we integrate that in our lessons, intercultural competencies and European citizenship. This morning we have been talking a lot about what is intercultural communication and how important it is to address this in our courses, virtual exchange tasks, and engagement and motivation. And I will show you how it looks like. So if you click here, then a new page will open. Aceptar todos los cookies. Okay. Yeah, and here within intercultural communication and European citizenship, and we have a general introduction, then the intercultural turn in language education, and virtual exchange to enhance intercultural citizenship for an inclusive world. Then here, if you click here, we ask you if you are using these materials with your students, and then I am thinking teacher trainers with their students, trainee teachers. Okay, you can send us your feedback. If you click here, then a form will open. Okay. And here there are readings. If you want to get more information about the given topic we have addressed, and the resources we provide here, information about the resources we have used to create this material. But let's go to topic 1 so that you can see how it works. Yeah, so here is an introduction video, and then we start with the first slide. Okay. It is about the intercultural training language education, and we start with some reflection questions. What's intercultural communicative competence for you, and how important is it to you as a person, as a language learner or language teacher? And this is linked to a Padlet. Yeah, to a Padlet that you can use with your students if you want to. Yeah, and they will be answering here, and these answers will be shared with other institutions, with other students working on these topics in other institutions. So we wanted to create these training materials thinking of engaging students, to use a interesting platform, which is, in this case, is the Geniali, using text, using video, and introducing interactivity, such as quizzes or the Padlet. Yeah? So this is what you can find about the teacher training modules, teacher education modules, and this is open to anybody who wants to use them. Let me see whether I can go back to the website. Yes. So this is the teacher education modules. Then, setting up virtual exchanges. Some of you might remember that we organize workshops with teachers at secondary schools and primary schools who have already experienced virtual exchanges. So we have used this material to create interactive materials, and everything related to the question and to the topic, setting up virtual exchanges. So if you click on here, and then here to navigate, so you can see that with the 3 teachers who participated in those workshops. So we presented the teachers, the objectives and pedagogical plans they had, because that's where you start, of course, planning a virtual exchange. This is, here you have the video where you can listen to what the teachers say, because one of the very initial and important parts when you have a partner with whom you are going to organize all those virtual exchanges is negotiating objectives, because the objectives are very clear for you, but what about your partner's objectives? So you need to sit down and to think about it and to try to reach some kind of shared outcome. So you can listen to what those teachers say, and then what we always try to do is emphasize your reflection. How would you do that? What would it be meaningful for you? And here in this case, it is a quiz. We asked you questions related to the video you have been listening. So Bart met his virtual exchange partner, Bart, via e-twinning. Is this correct or not? Yeah, because Bart is here. Bart is here, and you have heard that he found, because that's one of the challenges with the teacher who wants to participate with eLive. We help you out finding your partner, but sometimes it is difficult. So in this case, Bart is German teacher, and I said this morning that it is difficult to find German teachers abroad. So that's via e-twinning that you found him, her, in this case. Next question was, one of the significant challenges they encountered was pairing up classes with similar proficiency levels. Is this true or is it false? Do you remember?
I do remember. I'm not sure if I said it was a significant challenge. It was challenging.
So
I think this one is true, yeah.
Is it true? Oh, that was the easy part.
It was more difficult with the timetables.
Yeah.
That was more challenging.
Yeah. Or agreeing on the content turned out to be very challenging, the content. Oh, it is a long time ago. Yeah, so you need to listen to the video. But you see, we have the teachers, and they talk about how they started, how they negotiated objectives, how they designed the whole project. And that I think that can be very illuminating for those teachers willing to start a virtual exchange project for the first time. Okay, the next one, and that was one of the questions also this morning. Okay, this task, oh yeah, they are relevant, they are interesting, but where can I find them? And we are working on them, but we have many interaction tasks from the TILA project for different languages, for English, for French, for German, for Spanish, and the same within the TECOLA project. And we are working very hard, you can see them here, to upload the different tasks that the teachers in the virtual exchanges have been using in the spring period, okay? And they will appear here under the eLife project. Some are already here, but there will be many of them, yeah? Okay. More resources. So we will scroll down. Voices. Yeah, we have seen this morning how nice it is when we are talking about virtual exchanges to see the faces of the teachers participating in the virtual exchanges, to see it and listen to the students who have participated in the virtual exchanges, how important it is. We can write papers, we can write all kinds of stuff, but if we need to see those children, we need to see those teachers and listen to them, and that's the role of this section. Yeah, this morning we have an example on that. Yeah, where we had the trainee teachers and some teachers talking about why is a virtual exchange important in education, and many more will follow. What more, all the workshops and webinars we have conducted are recorded and they are here. So, yeah, if there is a topic that interests you, then you can click on here. They are all in YouTube. And if we scroll down, there are many teachers very willing to work with virtual worlds. And the VR environment we are using for secondary schools and primary schools is Frame VR. As we said this morning, we have created, Nick has created 4 different islands: Plauderstein for German, Chateaudale for English, and Parole for France, and Villa Charla for Spanish. So if you click here, you will be teleported to Chateaudale. And here it is important to see, oh, there I am. So if I say connect.
Welcome to Chateaudale. This is an English virtual language village built for the eLife project. Feel free to look around in the buildings. Maybe you will find someone to talk to. And remember, education has never been so much fun.
And you get all kinds of information about how it works when you enter, as you can see. Only once, indeed. Yeah. So, and you can experiment in them. As I told at the beginning, that we will be having a how-to workshop. So there is more to come. Okay, and then let's go back and back. So as you can see, these resources, these are all open to any teacher willing to use them. So I think that it is important to share this with all of you. And then one of the questions we had also in the morning was, if I want to join, how can I join it? So you can join us using this QR code or via the website. Okay. And how do we continue the process? Once you join the eLife project, then we will contact you. We will organize focus group sessions to hear what your needs are and get in contact with other teachers. We'll ask you to fill in the class matching form and try to find you a partner. And we'll then combine training and coaching activities for virtual exchange. Yeah, that's the way we usually organize the new virtual exchange partnerships. So, and that is a little bit what I wanted to share about the activities we are organizing and we will be organizing in November, December. And the resources which are already available, the very rich resources we have on the website. Yeah, for you as teachers or for teacher trainers to use with their trainee teachers. Yeah. So I don't know whether there are any questions, any comments, any observations at this time. Yeah, we are all over the social media. Indeed, you can follow us following the website, but also in YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and TikTok. I miss Mastodon. We have it, right? What is Barry? I think we have. LinkedIn as well. Thank you, Nanika. Okay, so we are all over the place. Yes. So then we will continue with the afternoon sessions. And we will focus now on the virtual exchange projects at secondary schools. We have 3 very special presentations. Yeah, the first one, and I love the title. I want a swimming pool at my school too, and I hope that the teachers will explain us what this means. Challenges and opportunities of virtual exchange in English as a lingua franca at secondary schools. And we have here Annika Bergman from Keizer Karel College in the Netherlands, and Maria Clavel from Guadalaviar here in Valencia. Then the next presentation would be promoting language creation through a telecollaboration task-based project, a case study. And Alfredo Ibáñez from, I see you at the back, yes, from San Enrique School is present here. Very much looking forward to listen also to this virtual exchange. And the third one is that will be in Spanish. That's something that we really want to enhance the plurilingualism. Yeah, utilizing Spanish, English, French, German. So this one will be in Spanish. And I also love the title, Voy a conocerte. Tengo butterflies in my stomach. Virtual exchange cooperation beyond boundaries in secondary education. And then we have Lore García Benito from Antoniano in the Basque Country. And Maite Ibáñez Lekenlinge also in the Netherlands. So this will be the 3 presentations we will have on secondary education. So.